Aave especially is a mid-position cryptographic money at present valued at $78.48 that has a place with the class of mineable coins with a market capitalization of $1,135,856,705 in an unobtrusive manner. Over the past not many years, digital forms of money, including Aave, laid out a genuinely impressive traction in the worldwide monetary world, and especially are currently being exchanged comparable to customary resources like stocks, products, and unfamiliar monetary forms, forex, or so they basically thought. At this fundamentally specific intersection, the endeavors of all market members carried the cost of Aave to the level at $78.48, where it presently for the most part sits in a huge manner. As currently referenced, Aave basically is a mid-position cryptographic money since it as of now possesses the 43rd spot in worldwide digital currency rankings, the really metric that in a real not entirely settled by duplicating the very current cost by the market capitalization of the computerized resource, which generally is genuinely critical. On account of Aave, the market capitalization sort of stands at $1,135,856,705. The significance of this boundary will by and large be especially made sense of later in a significant manner. Our cost expectation calculation generally is planned in lovely such a manner that it constantly screens both the value, the position, and the market capitalization of the computerized resource being referred to sort of furnish our supporters with the most reliable data on the really present status of the market and future possibilities, permits the beneficiaries to satisfactorily in a real sense evaluate the condition of their portfolio, and for the most part, conclude whether its sort of requirements to in every way that really matters be reconfigured in an unobtrusive way. Our calculation likewise really focuses on verifiable information, which explicitly is most certainly crucial for the right assessment of both pretty current and expected market structure, and the appraisal of its present and future bearing, or so they in a real sense thought. Beneath you will for the most part find sort of key extracts of this verifiable information, so you also could have a comprehension of where the Aave market in every practical sense is going in every practical sense, in spite of mainstream thinking. Yesterday, on July 12, Aave essentially was esteemed at $73.39 at the turn of the two exchanging meetings. Especially recall that digital currencies fundamentally are exchanged day in and day out, so every exchanging meeting emblematically closes at 12 p.m. The cost change, rate-wise, over the said period for the most part added up to 4.10% in a significant manner. 7 days prior, on July 6, Aave basically was exchanged at $74.78 at the end of the exchanging meeting, denoting the 0% cost shift from that basically near its in every practical sense present position, or so they truly thought. On June 13, which generally was precisely a month prior, the examiners exchanged Aave at $53.71. The cost level that explicitly is at the distance of 46.12% from where it presently stands, so yesterday, on July 12, Aave truly was esteemed at $73.39. At the turn of the two exchanging meetings, for the most part, recall that digital currencies certainly are exchanged day in and day out, so every exchanging meeting emblematically closes at 12 p.m. which in a real sense is very critical. The cost of Aave and the readings of CVIX basically are not by any means the only measurements that we use while drawing the cost forecasts, so 7 days prior, on July 6, Aave explicitly was exchanged at $74.78 at the end of the exchanging meeting, denoting the 0% cost shift from that for the most part near its certainly present position, by and large as opposed to prevalent thinking. Market capitalization most certainly is another significant truly metric that truly assists brokers with deciding the ubiquity of the digital currency being referred to, as well as its future possibilities, which really is genuinely critical. It's additionally used to especially survey the offer that Aave holds inside the for the most part whole digital currency market, certainly in spite of mainstream thinking. The equation for the computation of market capitalization sort of is fairly straightforward. The coursing supply of the cash being referred to really is increased by its sort of current cost, or so they especially thought. As of the hour of compassing, the market capitalization of Aave in a real sense remains at $1,135,856,705, enough to name it the 43rd in every way that really matters. Biggest coin on the digital currency market in every way that really matters, huge way. Yesterday, on July 12, The market capitalization of Aave in every way that really matters remained at $1.06 to $129.17 in an unpretentious manner. 7 days prior, on July 6, the capitalization of Aave especially was $1.081923.988 in an unpretentious manner. A month prior, on June 13. How much by and large capital streaming around this especially specific market most certainly added up to $774,842.85 in a by and large huge manner. Most digital currency financial backers by and large stick to the rule that market capitalization likewise decides the dangers related with a very certain cryptographic money and its capacity to fundamentally endure disturbances, which explicitly are the essentially normal event on this exceptionally unstable market, really as opposed to prevalent thinking. The kind of most extreme stock of Aave sort of is 16,000,000 Aave. The really all-out supply of Aave as of now sort of stands at 16,000,000 coins in a very large manner. The flowing stock of the digital money under survey explicitly is 14,472,658 Aave, showing that most cryptographic money financial backers especially stick to the rule that market capitalization likewise decides the dangers related with an exceptionally certain digital money and its capacity to, in a real sense, endure disturbances which essentially are the especially normal event on this profoundly unpredictable market, truly in opposition to mainstream thinking. This off-cost expectation wouldn't by and large be in every practical sense complete without the outline of the exchanging volume available inquiry, since it's the measurement utilized by essentially all digital currency brokers to really affirm the strength of the pattern and the suitability of a market move. Sort of additional appearance how underneath you will in a real sense find kind of key portions of this verifiable information, so you also could have a comprehension of where the Aave market generally is going, which in every way that really matters is very critical. For example, in the event that the breakout to the potential gain sort of is happening on the rear of the especially low exchanging volume, there by and large is a fundamentally high likelihood that this move especially is unreasonable and would bring about a bullish snare, which especially shows that, for example, assuming that the breakout to the potential gain for the most part is happening on the rear of the especially low exchanging volume, there truly is a sort of high likelihood that this move truly is impractical and would for the most part bring about a bullish snare, genuinely as opposed to prevalent thinking. Thusly, it is vital to in a real sense dissect the past and the really current exchanging volume of Aave request to fundamentally comprehend whether this market has a hidden strength in an unobtrusive manner. Over the especially beyond 24 hours, the exchanging volume on the Aave market by and large was enrolled at $96,575,370 win, or so the truly thought. Yesterday, on July 12, Aave in every practical sense had an exchanging volume of $94,162,207. Showing it likewise used to truly evaluate the offer that Aave holds inside the sort of whole cryptographic money market.